The Siddhartha monastic community's retreat season was peaceful as the Sala trees began to bloom. The number of monks increased day by day, and the Sala forest felt like the start of a festival. The rainy season retreat was approaching. The Buddha felt content with the Sala forest, which belonged to Prince Jeta. When the Buddha's community arrived, no alms bowl was filled with vegetarian food. Prince Jeta's kingdom had just conquered the Vaji state. The entire city of Bhagalpur was elated with victory, celebrating by slaughtering livestock. Tears were forbidden. King Pasenadi promptly approved Govinda's suggestion to recruit 100 maidens to cleanse the soldiers of dirt and blood. Under an ancient tree, the Buddha opened his eyes to find Sala flowers falling around him. He picked up the delicate petals, recited a mantra, and gently placed them down. All things are born and perish. His compassion infused the petals, which had passed on after a night of fragrant bloom, contributing to the peace of the forest. At night, the gentle, sweet fragrance of the Sala flowers permeated the air, aiding in the monks' meditation. The seasoned monks and elders effortlessly entered a state of tranquility, while the newcomers struggled to focus, distracted by the fragrant flowers, feeling a bit of sorrow, anxiety, and homesickness. Asidana missed his home, which he had painstakingly built with timber from the Basar forest, and he missed the tears of Malyahasa. "Asidana, we will have children someday," she had said. "No, Malyahasa, time has denied us that hope. Perhaps it's fate that I should not be entangled in worldly matters. Let me return to the Buddha. He will show me the path to liberation, and you too." This painful conversation echoed in Asadana's mind whenever he sought peace. Opening his eyes, Asadana was startled to find a ball of dough meditating beside him. It was the Buddha. Not a breath could be heard. Asadana began to move, but the Buddha spoke. "Asadana, where are you trying to go in this Sala forest? If I were a tiger, would you run home?" "Buddha, it seems you're too tightly bound by emotions and desires, so I came to discuss this." "Asidana, can anyone reach enlightenment with their feet on two boats? Can anyone grasp the Dharma with one hand while clinging to worldly attachments with the other?" "Buddha, I have resolved to renounce worldly attachments." "I understand. No one attains enlightenment immediately upon beginning to practice. The true nature of the mind is not easily revealed. Even I took a long time wandering. The Dharma is boundless." "Asidana, I understand very well. You might easily abandon all passions in the worldly sea, but emotional attachments are the hardest to relinquish. Sensual desires are like a muddy swamp. The more you indulge, the deeper you sink. Eventually, one of you will pass away first. Will the survivor just wither away in sorrow? And that's not to mention unexpected misfortunes. You miss your wife. In this Sala forest, no one forces you to stop missing her. But do you also remember the low-class girls who sacrifice themselves daily for the hungry ghosts? Do you remember the young men exhausting themselves in the fields of Kampa, Gaya, Nalanda? You are selfish without realizing it because you lack compassion." The Buddha reminded Asadana that spiritual practice is not just about renouncing common passions, but also about cultivating compassion for all beings. Nostalgia and attachment should not hinder the path to liberation, but should be transformed into boundless love for everyone.